Oh, is that a roller coaster ride?
Yes.
How cool is that? Really cool. What is that for?
I got it for my birthday.
What?
Lego
That's
fun.
awesome.
And it's taking me a long time to make it.
Good God.
Oh, I thought it was like a Hot Wheels thing at first.
Is that Legos?
Yeah, it's all Lego.
What?
It even has
How rad.
Very cool.
I'm getting back into Legos these days, so. The kid loves that stuff. Legos and cars and dinosaurs.
yeah, so it's fun.
So just to recap, bands, hopefully one in a high spot. You have one at chest height, right around chest height. You're gonna want to step up on at some point, as well as your weight that you're gonna use today. Okay, so FYI, we're gonna start that little nice little mobility stuff as usual today. So we're gonna work on a little spine stuff. So we're gonna bring our hands back to the outside of our shoulders, try to bring the shoulder blades back together. Let the hips roll back, right? And then we're gonna bring your hands together, push the hips forward, try to push that back out the other way for the little 6-shooter. Pull the hands back up. And all we're going to do is get that full spine up for us. Roll it out. Pull it all back in, breathe in. On that breath out, we're going to stand out nice and long with the arms. Let those scapula roll around rib cage. Back in, and just move on your breath. We're just going to go for 30 seconds here. Go on your own. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend.
You froze up. You froze. I texted him. And we've lost them all together, right?
Okay, I'm doing some hip,
Yeah. Right.
feeling a little rusty.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Dropped it real quick. Hey. All right. So now what we're going to do is go to those shoulders. Let's go to those nice little shoulder rings. Roll from one side to the next. Roll to the next side. Save enough room for Adam. We switched to Wi-Fi too, so hopefully we get better reception. We don't drop anymore. Rotate as we need to. Find those endpoints. How's your shoulder doing, buddy? Getting better?
Yeah, definitely. Good. Gotta be careful with these goals, but
Yeah. Good. Last one over here. Feeling a little tight stuff. Pretty good. Get better. All right. Knee comes up. Knee comes out. Knee comes up. Knee comes out. Now, if you want to get a little bit more of a shuffle in there, go for it. Just kind of also get the blood going. Someone had another bike accident this weekend, Adam, we kind of missed that one.
Oh, yeah? We did?
I'm with you, yes. We like bikes in our group. Not me, not me.
I thought you said someone first.
Oh, no, no.
It was me again. I jacked up my left-hand knee this time instead of my right, so.
All right.
She's figured out that having still exists. So now we're gonna go out to in. Okay, close the gates, out to in, couple steps in between. Out to in.
I'm gonna take it easy today.
Do what you gotta do, girl. I'm glad you're here. It's still okay to be here.
So
Last
ridiculous.
one on each side. There, it's good. We're gonna go nice little leg swings now. So we're gonna go right leg, left leg. Leg's gonna stay fairly straight. You're gonna go easy where you don't pull the hamstring too hard. We're just getting that hammy nice and warm. Couple steps in between. I've not used lotion in a while. I can see my knees. Need some lotion. Good, last one here. I would create a little bit extra room. Then we're gonna do those nice little squirts. Okay? Bounce on one foot, come down, touch the ground, come back up. We're gonna switch those legs. So you get a little balance low. Also a nice little stretch in the hand potentially for some of us who are not as limber as others. Even as we do this movement, still keep working on that brace as we come down. If you can't touch your ground, you can touch your shin, that's okay. We'll go one more to each side. Good. Now we're going to step forward. Push that hip forward, get a nice stretch in that hammy, the hip flexor. Reach up and back. Bring our feet back together. Step back to the other side. Push that hip forward, reach up and back. Just hold it for 1, 2, come back up. And you keep doing that on your own. Really looking for that stretch in that hip flexor. Switching it. One more on each side, my friends. Push it forward. Come back in. Last thing we're going to do for those legs, grab a foot, pull it back, get a nice stretch in the front of your leg, also known as quad stretch. I got it. Gotta keep on his toes sometimes, right? Make him jump in. Can't just be a participant. So I'm using it for, so he can do the demos and stuff too. He makes it look good.
You show me that one?
Sorry. Sorry.
Careless.
Yeah. So when I add that note, it kind of gets me sometimes. All right. Let's do it. So we're gonna get those calves fired up. We're gonna start with the lower part, and we're just gonna work on balance. Just kind of start everything off, wake up the nervous system. So let's find that little position. If we stood up nice and tall, chest comes down. As that chest comes down, I'm gonna drag that foot back so I'm in a nice straight line. I'm gonna keep bowing until that leg comes off the ground. That leg's gonna stay straight. Arms out to the side, and all we're gonna do is look up slowly and look down as far as we can. Looking up, slow as you can, and look it back down. It's crazy how just that little motion right there will also help fire a lot of musculature in our body. Foot has to do a lot of work. Good, put that foot down, let's go to the opposite side. We're gonna, once again, as I bow forward, I'm gonna drag this leg back at the same time. We're going opposite side, looking up and down. down for 15 seconds. Try to work on that balance. If you're struggling with the looking up and looking down, just keep your eyes forward, okay? And once you start feeling confident, work on this smaller range of motion, the head up and head back down and rest. Good, shake it out. So now we're doing the same motion. We're just gonna look left into that right. So same holding position, starting on that original leg in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Look to the right. Slowly bring it all the way back to the left. Looking to the right again. Slowly find that nice end point in the neck. Good, and put that foot back down. Let's switch that leg out. 3, 2, 1. Waking up those lower legs. Woo, falling over. Three, 2, come on back up. Now this next one we're gonna do, we're just gonna slowly open the hips up and close it. So we're still gonna go back to that same position. We're gonna do a nice little airplane. Turns to the left, airplane turns to the right. And let the hips dictate everything. It doesn't have to be so much just the upper body, but try to open the hips up towards that wall and then drop it in. Open and close. 3, 2, 1. If you're new to it, start with small range of motion. Small ones, right? Body still stays in line. I put my body down here. Shoulders stay in line with my hips. Put my hands on the hips here. Small range of motion until you feel really good. Then you're going to try to find that end range of motion. Really hard to do. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Let's go to the opposite side. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go open. Small ones at first. And you get a little bit bigger as you get more confident, right? Should ask a lot out of that foot, a lot out of that hip. Three, 2, 1, shaking out there. Nice job, guys. Good. Now, let's go do those calf raises. So we're going to do those nice little calf raises. Adam's going to use that wall right there. He's going to show you that side view. He's going to get that nice soft bend in the knee. So notice his hand position right above your shoulders, right? Soft bend in the knees. So he's going to keep bending his knees, knees bent. So the more he bends his knees, the higher his heels come up off the ground. So we're taking out the gastrocs right now. We're working with soleus. Yep, good. And so he's going to keep his knees bent and bring his heels up as high as he can, hold it, and then back down. So he's going to go 15. You guys are going to do the same thing. So you got 15 reps there. I'll give us about 30, 40 seconds to finish it. Start with that timer right now. If you finish beforehand, that's okay. You get that little extra break. But we're just going to go on a timer. Try to hold it at the top for 2 count. 1, 2. So you get those calves nice and fired up. You start from that bottom to the top. You got 15, you can be done. If not, you still have 10 seconds. Keep that bend in those knees, take that gastroc out, right? So if I were to squat and then fall into here, my knees are always going to stay bent, right? 3, 2, rest it there. All right, so now we're going to do that same motion. I'm going to have Adam demo it while I talk you through it. So he's going to go back to that same position, right? Soft bend in those knees. He's going to bring his feet just underneath his hips, so a little closer together. Narrower step, good, just like that. He's going to go all the way up on his heels, high as he can go. He's going to roll out one toe at a time to his pinky toes. So he's going to roll out. So as he does that, his knees bow out nice and wide too. He'll slowly roll it back in one toe at a time, keeping his heels up as high as he can. So he's going to go out, slow on the way back in, and then he can drop the heels. Up, out, slow, one toe at a time, and then back down. Always keeping a soft bend in those knees. Yep. Rolling it back in, because even if he keeps those bend in the knees, his heels won't ever hit the ground. So that's going to be your movement, and you have 10 of those. Okay? 10 total. And you just set that timer. Slow and controlled. We don't want to go from out to in super quick. You want to go slow, one big toe at a time, all the way back in at the beginning. Notice as you go out to your pinky toes, you're going to go nice and bony. These are out nice and wide here as you come out here. So you're just going to go, what did I say, 8 or 10? 10. 10, okay, perfect. So hopefully, let's get a little bit more bend in those knees, Sylvia. Drop down, drop down. Yeah, there you go, good. That's the one. That's it. We want those beautiful calves. And we're also working in multiple ranges of motion there. Excellent. Good work, guys. Good. 8 to 10 of those. We're all done. All right. Now we're all done with that little lower leg stuff for now. We're going to go into a nice jump position. So let's see what our jump position looks like. We're going to start by reaching up towards that ceiling. As I'm up, I'm going to get up on my toes. I'm going to pretend like I just finished, and I'm going to catch myself. And that's that jump position here. Hands come back behind us. As I say up, we're all going to get up together, reach up, pull it back down, right? We're just going to go slow, up, and no jumps yet. 2, right, up, pull it down, 3, keep it going, up, bring 10 of these, 4, get up quick, 5, up, 6, drop it, up, really pull those hands back down, 7, up, pull those hands back, 8, up, 9, one more, 10, good. We're gonna roll that into a jump position in just a second. So we're gonna go 5 big jumps, but the jump is gonna go on that jump command. So we're actually gonna start in those hands pulled back position. When we say up, we're gonna jump up and hold that bottom position here for ourselves, okay? Now Denise, if your knee is bothering you, maybe don't do that. Just kind of go to what we did earlier and don't leave the ground. We'll work on going from the bottom to the top as quick as you can, okay? In 3, 2, we're gonna start in this position here. We're gonna say up. You're gonna hop up and up and catch. Up, catch. Keep going. 4, up, catch. Good. Up, catch. Really drop those hips back. 6, 2 more of those. Up. 7, one more. And good. Rest, my friends. Nice job. Excellent. Last thing you're gonna do for this little thing we're doing is laying on our backs. We get to side view. We're gonna go to a bridge position here. As he drives his hips up, he's gonna pull his toes up off the ground. Notice how his shins are pretty much perpendicular to the ground. Toes are up off the floor. He's gonna gently pull his heels towards his bottom, about 60% of a hard pull. It's gonna ask a bit out of his hammies, and he's gonna do that. I guess we're gonna do that now for about 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Adam just got extra work. He's gonna pull those heels in towards his bottom. Really get those hammies to activate. That's good. Bring those toes up off the ground. There you go, guys. Nice job. Good. And just keep pulling actively those heels towards your shoulders. Maybe you get a little shake in there, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with a little shake. As long as you got fries. Come on. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and let's rest there, my friends. Excellent.
Waiters and waitresses,
Okay.
everybody. Tip your waiters and waitresses.
All right. Hopefully we're nice and warm. Legs are fired up. We're gonna grab a kettlebell, wherever you want this one. I'm gonna start lights. I'll show you what that movement is gonna look like now. So we're gonna go single side. We're gonna go to that hip hinge again. We just kind of did a hip hinge. That's that jump position right here, right? So we're gonna come down, single arm. Now with that single, it kind of wants us to do that, right? So we're gonna keep everything squared up, anti-rotation for a moment. I'll show you side view and I'll show you the front view. We're gonna go to a row into a clean from that position. So that clean, we're in that jump position. We're think about jumping that weight into that rack position, right? So we're gonna come back down, row, clean, okay? Always letting yourself sort of squared up. Hips aren't rotated, shoulders aren't rotated, right? So we'll row it, drive the elbow to the ribs, pop up nice and tall, okay? So we got two motions in one. We're gonna back the glutes, knees, and also that posterior side for that row. All right. Should be easy on your knees, making the glutes, making the hams do a lot of that work, low back and the upper back. 3, 2, let's get that nice long spine as if you were about to jump right now. 3, 2, 1, let's get that row. So row right, then let's do that nice little clean. Pop it up nice and quick. Good. And you're gonna go for a time limit for 30 seconds per side. Very nice. I'm gonna come around and watch. It's a great part about having Adam around as well. We can both be a little bit more eyes on with you guys. Nice job. Now, if it's not too heavy for you, take that hand away off that leg. So the non-working hand, and make the core work. You have 5 seconds. Good, and rest there, my friends. Excellent. Yeah, so if you're not using like a super heavy weight, right? Maybe you don't need this hand here, and maybe you can just make that core work and brace. You can put that hand on your hip, right? For that row, and then a nice little quick clean. Back down. Now, if it's a heavier one and your low back is the deciding factor, which it shouldn't be, put that hand there if you want, okay? But make the glutes, make the hamstrings, make that low back do a lot of work. And as we're in that bent over position, work on the brace so it doesn't affect our low back. All right, we're gonna go to the opposite side now. In 5, 4, 3, 30 seconds of work, 2, and come on, let's do it. Good, nice little row, into a nice little jump. Think about jumping that weight. We just worked on those jump positions. Jump that weight up. Yeah, nice job. And look how much quicker it comes up. The quicker you stand, nice job, Denise. Well done, Sylvia. Perfect. 10 more seconds. Nice job, guys. Dana and Allison, you guys are all looking fantastic. And rest there. Very nice. Good. All right. Set your weight aside. We're going to go to that gallop press position. And so I'll show you what it looks like at first. So creating enough tension. We're going to split our feet, right? I'll show you. Put those around. Let me go this way. So whatever foot is closest to our anchor point is going to go out in front. We're just going to hold out here and then pull it back to our position. Okay? Always going to start hands in the middle of our chest. We'll always return back here. We'll reach out slowly. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Pull it back in, right? No work is really done here. All the work's done out in this position. Now, with the feet split, we have less of a foundation compared to what we normally have it here, right? So we're going to ask more out of that front leg, that hip potentially, as well, and those obliques. So we're going to go for 30 seconds on one side, starting here, pressing out in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Creating enough tension on here where it's challenging, but we're not losing our posture here. Everyone should look straight across from the shoulders and through the hips, right? Back in, hold for 3 counts, out, hold, 2, 3, pull it back to that chest and rest for that moment. Push out, hold, 2, 3, pull it back in, push out, hold, 2, 3, we're just gonna do that one more time and go to the other side. Out and hold, 2, 3, and rest. You're not gonna take a huge break, you're gonna roll right into that next one. So I'm gonna start just behind my anchor point. So as I reach out, remember the leg out in front is closest to that anchor point. We're gonna press out and hold. 2, 3, and back in, and out. Hold, 2, 3, back in. Hold, 2, 3, tap the chest, press, 2, 3, back in, just 5 more seconds, out and hold, 2, 3, and we're gonna rest. Now, this is what it looks like from the front. It shouldn't look like we're doing this, right? Everything should look like we're straight across, hips are straight across, and the legs are straight too. Now, if you're starting to see this, or any variations of this, you might have to walk in an inch or so, okay? And so you can maintain that beautiful structure. Hopefully that makes sense to you. All right. We've got push-ups for 30 seconds. Push-ups for 30 seconds. If you don't know what our push-ups look like, I want you to go all the way down every single time. Touch that chest all the way down to the ground. We're not working on half push-ups today. We're going to go all the way down. And whether that means you going all the way down into that deadman push-up position, going back in, all the way back to the top, you can do that. But we're just going to go for 30 seconds. We're not going to get a ton of reps. We want solid, good reps from you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Push it up. Or floor press. Nice job, guys. Beautiful, Sylvia. Those push-ups are looking solid. Nice, Dana. Good job, Allison. Allison pushed she's away from the table these days because the roller coaster's in the way. 3, 2, 1. The sacrifices we make for our toys, huh? All right, my friends. We're going back to the top. We're going back to the top. So find your dumbbell, find your kettlebell. You go side by side.
Oh, you did. Good.
Okay. So make sure. So pick your weaker side first, whatever side that is for you. We're going to go to that row, into that clean. And that clean is that choke position, right? Going from the top to the bottom. So make that part quick and fast, and make the legs do all that work to put it in that rack position. All right, we have 5 more seconds. 3, 2, let's go. We're gonna row, hang it, clean it, right? Back down to the bottom. Row, clean. Maybe there's no, remember there's no rotation as we do that row and that clean. We're really trying to keep a nice little cylinder for yourself. Five seconds. And finish out your last rep. Take a moment. We're going to go to the other side in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Square up with that floor. Keep everything squared up. Going into a rotation moment. Just control it. Three seconds. 2, finish out whatever rep you're on, and take a breather. Good. Finding your band now. Go find that band. Let's see what that position looks like. We're gonna go in 5. Everything looks all squared up. You shouldn't be tilted. Knee doesn't rotate in. 3, 2, 1. He's gonna press. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Pulls it back in. And then out. Press. 3, 2, 1. Good. So Allison, take a step out with that left leg. Take a step out with that left leg. Give yourself a wider base, and now you're nice and straight through. Good. And we keep flowing at them. Hold for that 3 count. There you go. Now you're not leaning over so much. Don't look like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. That's the one. Perfect, my friend. Good job. And rest. Let's go the opposite way now. And again, if it's too challenging for you to do that, remember the leg that's closest to that anchor point goes out in front. Leg closest to anchor point is out front. We're gonna go on 3, 2, 1. Good. Fight it for that moment that we're out there and rest as we need to rest. These hands come back to the chest. We're going for a 3 count out. You can go at your own pace. 3, 2, 1, right? And then pull it back in. Keep going. I have the timer going. Nice. And we're developing those obliques. The outside of that hip. Those abductors as well kind of help stabilize that hip. 3, 2, and rest, my friends. Nice shot. Good. Excellent. Yeah. All right. Question. Push-ups are next. So come on down to that floor. Horizontal push, horizontal pull for the upper body. So all the way down to the floor, all the way back up. We're going 5, 4, 3, 2, and come on down, and all the way back up. Now, if you want it more challenging, you can do 1 1/4, all the way down, quarter way up, all the way up, right? Keeps a little more tension on the chest. For some of you boys out there, ladies out there, who want more of a chest workout. But we're still getting better at push-ups, all the way down, all the way back up, nothing special. That's very special as it is, but still challenging. 3, 2, 1, and nice job, my friends. Good. Nice breather. We'll rip through that one last time and move forward to the next portion of those workout. Nice job, guys. Looking solid. Big breaths in, big breath out. One more time through. Leave going about 15 seconds. So finish up your drink, your coffee, whatever you're using. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3. Start on your weak side. 2. Let's go. Square up. Row. Clean it. Again. Row it. Clean it. Think about jumping that weight up. That nice quick movement. And we get into that rack position. 3, 2, and rest. Finish out that rep wherever you're at. We'll take a quick 15 seconds. We'll switch to the opposite side. 5, 4, 3, 2. Core is tight. Get that good row. Pop it up again. Good. One more wherever you're at. Nice work, my friends. Set that down. Let's come back to that band one last time for this set of exercises. I'll let you do it, man. It's a little love in here. Right here. And here. Give you some love. Leg goes to side anchor point is out front. Create enough tension by walking further away or closer in to maintain your peak position, okay? Soft bend, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna press out, hold it, 3, 2, 1. Pull back to that chest. I'm gonna slightly out and press. 1, 2, 3. Back in and out. 2, 3. Push. 2, 3. Out. 2, Yeah, one more time. Out, hold and rest. Always gets the outside of my hip. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Push, hold, 2, 3, pull it back in. Obviously, if I pick my hands up a little higher, it makes it a lot more challenging, right? So the higher it goes away from the floor, the more challenging it gets. So if you guys don't have attention that's hard enough in that position, you can always work on raising those hands up just slightly more. Slow and controlled. Just mess with that center of gravity. Last one here. Pull it back and shake them out.
Nice work, everybody.
Push and go, push and go. Let's see those beautiful techniques again. All right, we're gonna go 5 seconds. So let's find the floor. 4, 3, I'll do it 1, 2, and 1. Let's go. Slow.
All the way, all the way.
Yeah, we're gonna have 4 range of motion, guys. We want to get a ton out.
Nice.
So you get that 4 range motion.
How we looking, Allison and Dana? Awesome. Nice steps.
3, 2, and rest. Get you a little longer. Nice job, guys.
At least I'm doing them faster.
You said you're doing it faster?
Yeah.
Nice. Got more reps in? I feel like I noticed my second and third rounds, I can typically do more of whatever lifts we're doing.
Yeah.
Get a good warm up first set.
So we're gonna roll in to using our bench. Okay. Now, if you want to set this up next to a wall, go for it. Okay. One way we're gonna do it, I'm gonna show you a couple different ways to do it. So if you don't have a bench, we're gonna go for a forward lunge, okay, and then come back. You can use weight or no weight, okay? Forward lunge if you don't have something to step up on. If you have something to step up on, right foot goes on top, stand up nice and tall, put both feet on top, okay, and then come back down. Always gonna leave that right side first. Now, the next phase there, step up, but don't put that left foot down, bring that knee up. That's a bit more stability on the hip and proprioception and balance out of that foot as well, right? 3 different ways of doing it. Your choice, how you want to make it more challenging for yourself. Okay, so we're gonna start right side only, go to the left side after that. Easy one, easy one. That's how y'all figure right now. We'll go 1 exercise at a time. We'll figure out well, I know the other 2, but that's the first movement we're gonna do. So step ups and or lunges just to get after those legs this round. Start out this round. All right. In 3, 2, we're gonna go for 30 seconds each leg. 1. If I don't have the step up, okay. Now if I do, step up, put both feet down, still keep it up nice and tall. Good job. Work on your balance, hold it for a moment. Back down. Work on everything, lock down at the top. 5 more seconds. 1. We're gonna switch that out. 3, 2, 1. Forward lunge.
Nice work,
Drive off
everybody.
it. Forward lunge. Drive off it. Step up. You got to step up. Both feet go on top. Next level is driving that right leg up. and then back down. Step up.
Nice, Sylvia, that's a high step.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Rest there, good. Nice job, guys. All right. Go to a high entry point now with your band. Okay? We're gonna go to a chop position. So maybe Adam can help with the side and the front view. It does. So hands, hips. We're all gonna, sorry, my hands are gonna face that anchor point. We're gonna pull arms straight and pull it down towards that hip, outside of that hip. That's the idea of it, right? And so we'll come back up, slow back in, and you'll feel it work through this area here. Now, if you want more, we're just gonna rotate that upper body. Now, if I had a big belt buckle, right?
Can you do that with a,
Forward faces forward. We're just rotating through that upper spine. That T-spine is rotating right now.
What's that, Denise?
can you do it with a kind of a lighter weight? I don't have like that high of a point right here.
You have a band though, right?
Yeah.
Kneeling. From like
Okay.
your point, if you just have it like middle, like chest height, just go down to the ground.
Do you have a non-band option?
Non-band option, you can use a weight. Another way, like a chop. I'll grab a lighter one.
Yeah.
So we can work on starting over that shoulder, bringing it to that hip. Over, and slowly pulling it back in. We're just going slow and controlled. So I'll show you that side view. You pull it over that shoulder, elbows bent. Here. It's hard to keep the arms straight, right? Increases that leverage. But you'll feel it all work through that trunk.
Okay.
Depending on what you have, that's what we're gonna do. So it's a nice little chop motion, right? The chopping motion.
Okay, chop motion. Yeah.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
All right, new movement for us, so we'll take a little extra time, and Adam can help watch us for now. I'll be doing a demo, Adam's gonna help watch. In 3, 2, 1, I'll do this side with the band. Always keeping my belt buckle facing forward. Notice where my hands finish. I don't come all the way back here. I'm just gonna finish hands, just right where arm comes right across the body, right?
Right across, like if I draw a line like this across your body, right? Straight through that arm. Diagonally through your body. Let those elbows bend if you're using a weight.
Good, rest there, my friends. Now we're gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna show you what it looks like with the weights. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna start that weight at the front of my hip, right? Just to the side, kind of the side front of it. And I'm bringing it up slowly, throw it over my shoulder, kind of by my ear, pull it back in slow. Now, the longer your arms are, stretch out in front of you, the more challenging that weight's going to be to control. Always keep my hips facing you. Again, if I want that big belt buckle, it's always going to face you. So I turn inside.
Allison, you could take a knee if you want to help the angles out a little bit.
3, 2, 1, and rest there, my friends.
Good.
Whew.
So hopefully you're feeling something different in here. Kind of what's what I'm looking for. Something piggyback on the movement we did earlier today with the power press. But now we're getting more of a rotation in there. Okay. All right, dips. We're gonna finish with dips for this nice little block of exercises. You want to do it or not sure? You go with it? I'll do it too. If you don't have dips, we can do an overhead press as well. Sorry, not the overhead press, but a tricep extension. Overhead tricep extension, right? And let it come back behind, finish up nice and tall. Just want to work the tricep some. All right, we're gonna get going. We're going for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Legs straight if you want it challenging. You can even elevate the legs, right, on a box or something like that, a couch, a table, and that makes it even more challenging. Notice how Adam's wrists are straight. Why because his wrists are. That's my guess.
They're a little jacked up.
Yeah. So he's taking care of him by keeping his wrists straight. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice.
Getting better though.
We all roll through injuries, and sometimes we have little aches and pains. It's how can we keep doing it while we do our same types of motions, working the same muscle groups we're trying to find, but not irritate, especially this joint. All us have joint pain here. All right, step ups. My friend is going to show off his beautiful legs. Look at those. Look at those gams. So you can have a weight or no weight, it's up to him. 30 seconds on that right side, and 3, 2, 1. We got lunges and or step ups, right? Yeah, nice. So he does have a huge step. Nice job. That's going to work more of your ASS, my friend. Or is that ARSE? Arse, either, if you live in England. There you go, nice job. Good job, guys. Only 5 seconds to go. And finish out that last rep. Take a quick breather. 15 seconds. Big breath in, big breath out. 5 seconds now, so go ahead, grab your weight. Get that left foot ready to go. 3, 2, 1, let's come on up. Let's giddy up after just 30 seconds there. Waiting time?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Take a look at a couple of the other guys. Excellent. And rest, my friends. Now, one thing I'll ask is from Dana is to turn your camera down a little so we can actually see the lower part of your legs. Yeah, so I want to see what it looks like when you finish at the bottom of that lunge. Oh, good. It was hard to tell when, that's great, perfect. It was hard to tell when you didn't have it there. So that's all I wanted to see. Thank you. All right, my friends, let's go to our chops now. Okay, we're gonna go get our dumbbell and or band. It's up to you. If you have that belt buckle, it's always gonna face forward. We're rotating from here and letting that upper body do most of that rotation, okay? So we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, put your left leg out in front of it, if you would. Perfect, because now we're just taking out the lower half of those legs, right? In 3, 2, 1, let's go for that nice, beautiful chop. Yeah. And try to finish with the arm across that body, right? The hand that's highest up, finish it touching that body. And if it's too challenging, maybe you got to scooch in just a little bit. Good. 10 more seconds on that side. Now, obviously, if it's too challenging, you can also bend the arms and pull your hands closer to the body. And then last one there, my friends, and rest. So it's slow on the way down, slow on that way back in. We'll go to that other side in 5. Leg closest to the, yes, anchor point is always up. And let's go. 30 seconds here. Nice slow rotation. Don't let the band whip you back in there. Resist it. Yep, good job, guys. Ten seconds. I'm gonna have to work a little harder. Keep that there. Definitely. And it also makes this AV dodger on the outside work a bit more to stabilize that hip and rest. Good. Woo. All right. Dips and or tricep extensions, overhead tricep extensions. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Hands go just outside those hips if you're on the bench. Whew. Rested. You've got 3, 2, 1, rest.
Oh,
Nice job. Nice. All right. Excellent, my friends. All right, last things we're going to end with, we're actually going to put everything away. Body weight only. Quick round. A nice little hockey stuff for our calves. So this is kind of finish. Starting with like for reception of the feet, little hops and catches, or sorry, heel lifts and all that kind of stuff. Now we're just going to go fairly quick. One round only. It won't seem like it's much to you. But we're going to work on just the ankles doing most of that work. Okay? So we start the feet just underneath the hips. 2 to 3 hops. Right? 2, 3. And then the next part, we're going to go feet just outside the hips, 2 to 3 hops. And then 2 to 3 hops out wide. So this is what it's going to look like. We're going to go for 15 seconds. It's going to go 2 to 3, and wider, back in, 2 to 3 hops, back to narrow, and so on and so on. Okay? 2 to 3 hops, try not to jump super high. Just work on just being comfortable in that position, making that lower part of your legs work. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 2 to 3 hops. Change makes you feel like it. Just the ankles doing most of that work. Bring it back in. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest, shake them out. Now we're going to go 1 foot in front of the other. So left foot's in front, left foot's in back. And we're going to go 2 to 3 hops wide, 2 to 3 hops narrow. So 1, 2, 3. All right. So that's also going to look like. It's going to look like a jumping jack, but our feet are split apart, making one leg work a little harder. So split those legs in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hops. 2 to 3, wherever you're at. Keep those legs split and rest. Put that other foot out front. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Wider to narrow. Wider to narrow. And rest. All right, last one we're going to do. Well done after this. We're going to go pigeon toe. 2 to 3 hops. Tip up toe. 2 to 3 hops. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Narrow. Pigeon toe. Back toe. Pigeon. Bring that chair around. Turn this out. And try to turn it in. 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Gotta go. Bye.
bye.
Let's get a quick calf stretch in there. Now we can do that by using the wall. Adam shows us how to do it using the wall. He's going to push this knee back towards that wall here, dragging that knee down. Ooh, look at those things, man. Hey, you guys didn't know that thing is such a really solid muscle. Jesus. So stretch that way, and or you can go down to that down dog position, trying to drive those heels down, pushing those knees back behind you. Whatever's more comfortable for you. You guys did a great job today, by the way. Switch as you need to. We get a little relief on those calves. Excellent, good. Coming on down to the floor, he's gonna go to that scorpion position, laying on his stomach. So he's gonna lay on his stomach, bring one leg up, bring it over, so he gets a nice little stretch on his low back. Or pull back. You can hold it there for about a 5 count on your own, bring it back over. And look how he tries to bring this knee, so puts that foot flat on the ground, foot flat on the ground, and that knee doesn't collapse in, right? It doesn't fall towards the floor. It opens up towards the ceiling. This knee comes up towards that ceiling, get out, back. Good. Just rotate as needed. We're just gonna sit here for about 30 seconds. Keep those hands and shoulders on the ground for now. Keep the hands and the shoulders on the floor. Good. Now, Denise, try to pull that knee up towards the ceiling. So as you rotate over, good. Put your foot flat on the ground, sole of your foot flat on the ground. Good, now open that knee up. There you go, that's the movement there. Good, and then switch from there. Now, one more time, since some of us are still learning that movement. And Sylvia's just gonna take a nap for us, that's fine. Put your arms out to the sides, Miss Sylvia. They're gonna fly.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. And now try that. There you go. Good. And you might get a little bit more in that low back. So now we're gonna do just the opposite after Sylvia's done with that last side. Gonna finish on the other side. Good. He's gonna lay on his back, feet and knees together. We're actually gonna give it nice. Feet and knees together. He's gonna bend his knees, feet flat on the ground. Yeah, now just gonna keep them stacked and just roll to his left or right. Notice how the feet and knees are still stacked. He's looking for a nice little stretch in his low back, maybe his glutes, depending how tight his hips are. We're just gonna hang out there for a moment. The higher the knees are, the more it's gonna go to your glutes. Now, if you just get them drop a little lower, it might stay in that low back. So we're just gonna pivot through the feet and rock to the other side. And you guys can hold it there for a 5 count. And again, you're gonna go for 30 seconds. Good. Keeping the shoulders on the ground as much as possible. Even if your knees don't touch the ground, that's okay. Just let you know something about your body. Low back's tight, hips are tight. Big breath in, big breath out. We're gonna slowly come up. We're gonna do those, finish those shin boxes. So we go shin box 3 times, left to right 3 times. On the third one, right, try to keep your hips seated on the floor. 2, and on that third one, we're gonna go to a pigeon pose. 3, roll into that pigeon pose position. We'll hold it there for a 5 count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back up, shin box right to left, or whichever way you're going, 3 times. Yep. And then you'll roll into that pigeon pose on that third one. So we end up on the opposite side. Five count, coming back up slow. We got one more time on each side. Bring that chest down. Good. Slowly back up. Last 3 shin boxes. Still trying to keep those sit bones on the floor as much as possible. Try to, especially on that internal rotation of that knee. That's the hard part, but you also get a better stretch there. And finish that last pigeon pose position there for your glutes. Nice job, guys. Get it up nice and slow. Or stay where you're at and keep stretching. Adam, well done. Good work, fella. Good work. Yeah. Nice work, everybody. Thank you for the good stuff.
Thank you. See you.
Thank you.
You as well, Sylvia.
Bye.
Yeah, working out.
Nice work, Denise.
Thanks, y'all. Have a good day.
You as well. See ya.
Bye.